Tuesday's tips and tricks.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another Tuesday's tips and tricks. I'm Chelsea.
I'm Nathaniel.
And this month is all about being patient.
So we're going to talk today about some things that you may need to be patient with in your landscape or your garden or your pond, as we had a pretty cold winter this year. 17 below is something I've never seen in my 31 years in Kansas. So let's get started. There's quite a few different things that tend to come up late anyway, and this year I wouldn't be surprised with the cold winter we had if they're even later. So things like your hardy hibiscus and some of your other perennials that tend to emerge later in the spring, I would anticipate that they may come up later still than normal. So don't be in a hurry to give up and get them out and buy new ones. Give them some time. If they're not up by mid-May, then maybe they aren't going to make it, but probably they'll come out. Just give them a little time. And giving them some water. We've been pretty dry for a couple weeks now. That'll help encourage them along to come up a little quicker too. Things like your crepe myrtles, butterfly bush, they may have taken a big hit and died way back this year. The roses, I know for a fact, have died back all over town pretty hard. Your hydrangeas, the macrophyllus to be specific, or mophead hydrangeas that have the big round pink or blue flowers, those probably took a pretty good hit this winter and are going to be dead all the way to the ground and come up from the roots. But give them some time, they'll come along. Things like your abelia, azaleas, broadleaf evergreens like hollies and magnolias, lots of your broadleaf evergreen shrubs, even things like euonymus probably got hit pretty hard. They may be leafing out already, and some may have to wait for, but don't give up, don't think that they're dead. They just need some time to fill out again and look nice. Your pond plants, they always start later. This year again, I've noticed around the nursery that the lilies, they're coming out, but they are just creeping along. So give them some time, they'll come out. Give them some fertilizer, and just wait for them. They'll come out, they'll perform, and they'll put on their show like they do every year. There's a lot of things that you can learn in gardening, and one of the main things that I think we benefit from when we garden and landscape or do a pond is patience. Plants don't grow overnight, and it can be a good practice, you know, to start with a little plant and grow it on, and just learn to be patient with your gardening, which I think in turn over time starts to teach us patience with ourselves, being patient with other people. I think gardening is a great hobby, but it's also a discipline for life that teaches us, I think, good life lessons. So be patient with your plants, and I think over time it'll teach you to be more patient as a person too.
All right everybody, that's your Tuesday's tips and tricks. We'll see you next week.
Bye.